Today we're going to take a look at 10 Pokemon sealed products that I think are going to perform very well moving forward as investment pieces. And if you got them, I would hold them. If you don't have them, even at some of these prices, you might want to consider picking it up. Let's dive in. Starting out, we have the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, specifically the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. It's exclusive. They're not going to do them again. You have the Pokemon Center stamped Eevee in there. Currently, the lowest listing I could find was right here at $358. Yikes. That's a lot. That is a lot. But if you can get it, I think it's got some room to grow because this is a specialty set. So the Elite Trainer box is going to be one of your bigger ticket items out of the entire set. The ancillary products are great and all because it is based on the packs mostly. But this one's going to be a beautiful piece to display. It's going to have a good amount of packs within it, 11 packs total. It's going to do very well long term. Worth considering there. 151. Again, the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. This Pokemon Center stuff is a very specific detail that should not be overlooked. I've been saying it for a long while, but I think it's become more and more true with this boom. $460 is a little bit hard to swallow. $450 is what we're really seeing here on a few recent sales. So, man, that's a lot. I don't know if I would be jumping in on that, but maybe you could trade your way into it or, offload some things and build them some cash to make up the difference. I don't know. I don't know if I would jump right in at $450 to pick it up. Similar story on the 151 Ultra Premium Collection. These are not easy to come by and very available. Actually, I am doing a deal today where I am selling one of these. That's right. I know it seems ridiculous, but I'm selling one of these to trade for a piece and get a little cash on top. So kind of had to work the deal down a little bit. So I'm not getting anywhere close to that 350 range, but we are seeing it at almost 360. My goodness, on some of these 345, 350, 350. So, okay, there's some listings that are in that area, but market says it's at 360. So maybe sales aren't moving as much. So, that's great. They printed a lot of these. They're out there. People have them, but I think it's worth holding if you got them for the most part. I know that sounds dumb that I'm selling one, but this other collection piece is something I've had on my eye on for a while. So it's worth it to do it now before I miss that opportunity. It's one of those things. I'd hold it for the long term, but when the opportunity is there, you got to be able to try and go for it. So I'm moving on that one here. Surging Sparks Booster Box. Pokemon did a good job with this set. However, I don't know if it's worth all the hype it's been getting, but the price is reflecting something else. So I can't be the only one thinking it, but the market's telling me I'm wrong anyway. So $257. That's actually down. $257. It's down from the $265 from earlier this month. My goodness. So it's down a little bit because there are reprints already out there and more coming, all of that stuff. So that might stabilize the price a little bit. I don't think it's going to go down for much longer. It will re-level out and probably grow after that. So it could be a good time to be picking up now that we're on this little bit of a downslope here with the Surging Sparks Booster Box. Again, really kind of what set off this recent Pokemon boom that we're all in right now. Stellar Crown Booster Box. I know Stellar Crown was not the most fire set, but you have that Squirtle, you have that Bulbasaur. There are some chase cards in here that I think right now, while they're not too difficult to get a hold of, they're not super expensive, they're not $100 cards yet. I think in the next year we're going to see them as $100 cards. We're going to see graded sets of the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle going off in crazy amounts of money between the promo out of Obsidian Flames and then the 2 IRs out of Stellar Crown. So the booster box might be worth holding as we see a lot more of those sets coming on the market, just 3 cards together, and they're all growing in value, or graded versions really pumping up the value on what this set is holding, enough that even the Terrapagos could fall down into a second or third spot eventually. But I think it'd be worth holding on to, and because the prices are so crazy out there, maybe this isn't too bad sitting at the $199 at $200. Maybe that's not horrible for an investment piece, but up to you. Paldean Fates Booster Bundle. Another specialty set. I went with the Booster Bundle because it seems to be where it's at. The packs are where it's at. So anything extra, the ETB, all that, you're paying a little extra for the other stuff that comes in it. And when you get down to pack price, this is going to be the most valuable long term. That Charizard, that Bubble Mew, things are pumping it up, and that Bubble Mew has been coming down. That's fine, but this is at an all-time high of $63 for the Paldean Fates Booster Bundle. It might be worth the pickup. Maybe. You can pick this up, the Brilliant Stars ETB, going out to one Lexi subscriber. All you got to do is be part of the channel, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your comment down below is not really a whole lot on this video, except it does enter you for my Friday giveaways from the I Got It, You Get It shorts I do 3 days a week. Be a part of it in that way, and it helps boost the algorithm, show people the channel's viable and all that, and gets more people to our real goal, 5,000 subscribers. Once we reach 5,000 subscribers, I am giving away that Brilliant Stars ETB to one lucky subscriber along with 5 Pokemon mystery card lots. So make sure you take that little extra step and go comment on this video here. That's the one where you're going to be officially entered for the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. The Lost Origin Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Now, the only thing exclusive here was going to be a different box artwork. You get 2 extra packs rather than the 8. You get 10. There's a couple little differences on like how the dividers look and the sleeves look and all that. So you're not really getting a whole lot there, but the 10 packs all in one piece here on Lost Origin. Decent product. It's sub 200, just barely. The market's saying 160. Okay, so you actually have a little bit more room to go, but the listings are not there. You might be able to get somewhere between that 160 and $200 that is listed here if you're lucky, but looks like the market's moving up on this one. It's that Giratina really carrying the whole set there, that artwork, and then we see that artwork style, same artist, reflected in the Magikarp out of Paldean Fates. So, no, sorry, Paldea Evolved, and that's going to carry a lot over time. It's pumped up right now, but I think long term it's going to hold its value, like we're seeing things like the Moonbryon and other big chases from the Sword and Shield era. That Giratina is going to do very well long term. So would I be jumping in on this? Probably not going crazy, but again, you can reallocate your collections in certain ways and see what kind of pieces you want. This is more for just showing you what I think would be a worthy investment to acquire if you can and hold on to if you have it. Moving on to the Fusion Strike booster boxes here. Booster boxes, people say booster box is king. That's kind of a little Pokemon motto out there, I guess, in the collector's market. And the price point would tell you that's true here. Okay, so we're sitting around in the $477 range on this one. We did have a higher price of $490, and this was back in January. All right, it's come down, cooled off a little bit, big sell-off because of the fact that it went down so much, and then that started pumping it back up. Now, the amount of sales there, 70 sold there versus your normal, like, 4 to 10 for the past 3 months, seems a little sus, but maybe that was just opportunity knocking. People went for it, or maybe it was market manipulation. I don't know. I don't know how it all works, so we can't be sure. But right now, I can tell you, $477 on this box. It's up there quite a bit, but it might be worth getting a hold of and holding on to if you got it. Evolving Skies, I think this is controversial to even bring up, but I think this one has some room to grow. It's not going to happen overnight, but I think in another 3 to 5 years, you're going to see this double from where it's at in the current market of the $1,300. I think we will see it as a $2,500, $2,600 box in the next 4 or 5 years, something like that. So this would be a long-term hold, really big risk to go for it at this price point. But it's one of those things that if you hold it long enough, I think this particular set will do well. All right, we are coming up to our 10th and final one here, Prismatic Evolutions regular Elite Trainer box. We started with the Pokemon Center version. The regular ETB, I think, is worthwhile as well. We did have a nice spike at 150, so there was a willingness to pay that with 550 of them sold at that particular time. And now that it's climbing back up to that point, it might be worth getting a hold of these because they are going up, up, up. No matter what with this set. I don't know if we can slow it down. I don't know if there's any amount of reprints that will ever see MSRP regularly on this. It's just lucky stocks, but all the different things with distribution going on, all that background stuff, making a mess of the market. That's not today's video. Today's video is where are you at with your collection and what can you be picking up. One little bonus one that I think is worth noting here, because it's Prismatic Evolutions, because it's just straight packs, because it's a specialty set. I don't know if Pokemon knocked it out of the park with this set, but I think the market has said it's worth having. So the fact that these booster bundles are higher than the 151 booster bundles, sitting around in that where we at on $74. I mean, we had a high of 110 on this. Ridiculous. $74, and then this looks like we've hit a new low technically at 70, and it's going to be marching back up because the availability is not going to be great. It's so difficult to come by this set in the wild and distribution, all the things we just talked about. So interesting things. So really technically 11 different items that either if you have them, hold them, or if you don't have them, you might want to consider getting a piece here and there to add to your long-term investment collection. And maybe you're the lucky winner who's going to add this, the Pokemon Center. No, it's not Pokemon Center. It's just a Brilliant Stars ETB. That just downgraded, didn't Pendant. No, it's a Brilliant Stars ETB. That's pretty good. All right, Brilliant Stars ETB going out to one lucky subscriber along with 5 Pokemon mystery card lots. I explained earlier in the video if you didn't catch it, also in the description below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support has been amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If you made it this far, you like the sound of my ridiculous voice too much, apparently. I'm sorry, but I will see you tomorrow because I post 7 days a week. Peace.